Real life street stars. We in here with Black Sun Media. What it do?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, fam?
What's the deal?
Real life street stars, baby.
Hold on, goddamn. Before we even start this motherfucker, if y'all haven't checked out they booth, because the booth going to be out before the interview. Y'all go
Yes.
check that bitch out right now.
Already.
They kill something.
Love. Appreciate that, man.
Amen. Say, man, for everybody that's deaf, dumb, stupid, living up under a rock, don't know who y'all are, why don't y'all go around and introduce yourselves and let the people know what y'all doing.
One Self Salam, CEO of Black Sun Media Group, one half of the legendary group Verbal Seed, 1/7 of 7 Kings. That's who I be.
Yeah, it's King Tree, president of Black Sun Media Group. Yeah, one half of Verbal Seed. Yeah, 1/7 of 7 Kings. You know what I'm saying? One half of Green Grass and Blue Skies.
2/3 of
You know what I'm saying? All fractions, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What it do? I'm D-Phase, 1/7 of the 7 Kings, a.k.a. Napoleon Trio. You know what I mean? Representing Black Sun Media Group, baby.
Yeah, it's the intergalactic Trey Galactica, 1/7 of the 7th Kings, one half of Pharaoh's Kids. You know, it's Black Sun Media Group.
Valley Thompson, you know what I'm saying? Swag's Master, half of the Pharaoh's Kids, 1/7 of the 7 Kings, BSMG, Black Sun Media Group MC.
Yeah, DQ Hampton, Black Sun Media Group, 1/7, the last 7th of the Kings. We're missing Harmony Flow. But yeah, DQ Hampton, representing Waco, Texas, Dallas, Texas. We're doing our thing, baby.
Amen. So how did y'all come together? How did this form? How did Black Sun Media form?
Well, we go back some years, and the label actually began in the 90s with a roster previous to the one that we have now. We started in 99, and 2013 we revamped the label with the artists that you see here. You know what I mean? And we started out September 2013. From 2013, September 2013 to 2015 of December, we released a free project every month. So we just got it in, man, and gave it away for free, you know. So, but we've been putting in work for a while, since 99. We dropped albums as Verbal Seed.
Verbal Seed albums.
And yeah, so we've been putting it in since 99, but started this new revamp with the new artists since 2013, fam.
So tell us, what does Black Sun mean?
Very few can raise a black son. It's just like,
Ooh, say that again.
Yeah. So it's substance in what we trying to project into the universe. It's just like having a child, like your first son. Like what would you instill in your son? You know what I mean? And in the society that we live in, as black men, you know what I'm saying, there's very few can raise a black son, the right way. You know what I'm saying? And it reflects our music, what we put into the music. It's substance. We balance it out with all things. It's marketable. It's not just one side. It's not boring, man. We got all types of styles, flavors. But, we keep the substance with the foundation is lyricism.
Do y'all have any producers on the label? And if so, what's the name?
Yeah, I'm a producer.
Okay.
One Self Salam, and I got a prodigy right here, D-Phase. He's coming up, but we work with a lot of producers around the city. We came up with S1. Peace to
Waco.
my man.
That's
Yes,
the Waco.
sir.
That's
the
the Waco.
Waco Foundation.
Waco.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Like he was with the original roster.
Really?
Yeah, 99.
Oh, that's
we
deep.
we show a little history. 99. Our first we was all in a crew called Third Eye Militia.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
S1 had a group with his cousin. Shout out to my man Myth. I know y'all watching this, man. My own Strange Fruit Project, Moni Moon, my man Butter. You know what I'm saying? We was the pioneers, you know what I'm saying? And we did Third Eye Militia. We dropped that. But yeah, we started out. Me and my man S1 used to get it in. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
At the crib.
Say
Yeah,
that's got to be how is it watching S1 do
man,
records
beautiful,
like Power
man.
and do all these crazy.
Hey, that's my dude. That's my brother. Shout out to Teresa too.
Yeah, Teresa, that's the homie.
Yeah. We all came up. Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? Vaughn couldn't even pronounce my name. My nickname Bubble, but he used to call me Bubbles.
Right.
Yeah, they all fam, man. We all fam. We still connect. We still, collaborate. They people. They are peoples, you know.
Yeah. So how I got introduced to y'all was through the Vinny Vegas show.
Oh,
My
word.
man DQ back here had he was on the what was it called? The Off the Dome, man. And they had the song. He actually won, I believe. And they had the Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Woo! You talking to the? Can spit that chorus to him real quick. Spit that.
To the Rolex,
Yeah.
diamond ring,
Yeah.
rich, getting really dealing with that fine.
Woo!
We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Woo! Yeah.
We Ric Flairing on them.
Hey, when they heard that shit, the whole crowd went crazy, man.
that shit was
That shit
amazing.
was crazy, man.
Yeah, it was a real night.
That was a dope night, man. So that's how I got introduced. So I always, had my my eye on it. And then, 3 days ago, there's an event I write, I stand there, and you play second place, man. I know that's big for your team in general. Explain the feeling it is when you go in there and you play music for, Focus and Aftermath producer S1, Jay Oliver, and you come out as on second place. Not first, second, but you still get to compete in the battle. So how did that feel for you?
Man, it was a dream come true. Shout out to all the dope artists that was in there, because I didn't know Dallas had that many dope. Man, it's so many dope songwriters.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they was low key like, is this gonna be trash or not? Because you go through talent shows and a lot of they was impressed. Bro.
Everybody, man.
It was neo soul artists. It was some girl from Toronto.
nice.
It was crazy.
All kind of pop.
But one thing I say with me that I love is I feel like I was the only direct rap artist besides, of course, Tree.
Yeah.
I feel like I was the only direct artist that came in there just with straight lyrics and see how they feel. I ain't doing no knock to how the new rap is. I ain't doing no mumble rap. You can understand I'm bringing some substance with it. And it was just a dream come true seeing their reaction. I damn near started performing in that motherfucker. So, had to make it happen, man. I had to make it happen.
Man, one thing I like about your vibe personally is that it's like you got that Texas swag, bro, like in the music. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So how like y'all produce as a team, man? What is the process like when y'all making music?
Man, it's cool you said that. It's real organic. It's fun. We keep it open and free.
Oh yeah.
We don't try to put ourselves in a box. Literally, man, the average day they show up at the crib. I got, the Red Room Studios at my crib in DeSoto, Texas. And they come through, and we come through with a box of Henderson's chicken. And you know what I'm saying?
Man, and it's time to go.
Yeah.
Henderson's or Rudy's.
Yeah,
Either
Yeah.
It's time to
Hey,
go.
Henderson's or Rudy. Hey, we throw a beat on, and he'll start it up. Anybody will spark it. Yeah. We'll just be chanting, playing around. A hook will come up. It can be from any of us, because we all pretty good writers, hook writers. Next thing you know, like, they be in the room playing. I be playing video games or doing something else. I hear a hook. I go in the room and tell everybody, shut up, go in the booth, because it's so dope. They be in there playing. I'm like, don't be playing. That's a hit. You know what I mean? It's just organic like that, man. It's the process, but really, it was a process at first, because if like, I got they actually are my nephews, like Trey Galactica, DQ, and D-Phase, and my adopted nephew, whatever. But I had to relearn my nephews all over again, because they're not kids anymore. So and we evolved, and we had to learn to trust each other all over again, as far as like to be creatives. But yeah, man, it's real organic, man. We have fun with it, man. You know what I'm saying? They bring ideas, and we bouncing off each other, man. It's real beautiful, man.
What do you have to do to get the name Trey Galactica? Who do you have to kill?
Bunch of beats.
Right.
Started to kill a bunch of beats.
Amen.
But it was crazy. I had this homeboy named Joey. He would produce and whatnot. And he used to do all types of, because he wanted to do movie scores and whatnot. He was on some different stuff. And then he was like, yo, man, He was high. He was like, yo, man, I had this idea for you, bro. Like, you was like, the way you rhyme is like a superhero. And, you know, your middle name's Tremaine, so it's like Trey Galactica. And I looked at him crazy, like, nah, I'm just leave that over there. I'm gonna let you talk it. But, you know, it started ringing in my head, you know, like an alter ego, because I used to just go by my first name. You know, just Malik Hampton when we was doing the Hamptons. But then I started, you know, adding Trey Galactica. I actually ended up doing a song called Trey Galactica. It's at the end, and after that, I just, you know, picked it up and just took it upon myself.
So, man, when y'all in that booth, man, is it any competition? You know what I'm saying? If we trying to top the other one, or is it kind of like we just vibe off each other and just go with the flow and then let the music do what it do?
It's both.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's a healthy competition. It's not,
Yeah.
you
like,
know.
I know as far as the family goes, like, we literally used to do this all the time. Like, yeah, even Fabian, when he was there, like, growing up, Quan would just put on a beat, you know, download a beat, put a beat CD, and we freestyling against each other. Like, no riddance. Like, we had to freestyle. That's just how it was.
And speaking of that, y'all went in, y'all might, when y'all listen to the booth, y'all might think it was written, they freestyled that. And to me, that's crazy, right? Because the art is so lost. You ask an artist now to come in there and freestyle, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like just lyrically, y'all challenge each other like y'all are on point. You know what I'm saying? So, what is your take on today's music in general? You know what I mean? Do you think lyricism has a place?
Oh, of course, lyricism does have a place, but the way it's placed in is not as raw as it used to be. Like, at first, you can go in, put on a beat, and just spit some 16s, and it's raw. Didn't really care about the delivery as long as the punchline's there. Now, so it's more melodic. You can be lyrical and still be melodic, but I will admit that there's people are more partial to just the beats and hearing the cadence. So they don't have to say nothing as long as the cadence good or the voice is good. But to say that lyricism is totally gone, I mean, that's crazy. There's plenty of lyrical rappers are eating. Yeah. Like, actually eating. You may not see them because, you know, they're not, you know, plastered around or trending as much, but they eating. They got a solid fan base. And, you know, that's the secret of it. So it do have a place. You just got to find a way to finesse it.
Yeah, and I feel like it is appreciated. You know what I mean? It's just not really diverse like that anymore. You know, mainstream-wise. It's like it's just one-sided, you know, that's pushed instead of it, you know, being diverse. That's why I like people like Big Sean, Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? Because they still bringing that real to hip-hop, what needs to be there, that balance, you know what I'm saying? So, I still feel like it's there. I mean, I still like the new wave music, you know, some of it, but, you know, it's a time and a place for it, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, we know it's there, but do we feel like it's important now? Because you see so many artists with gimmicks, or they look a certain way, or they're portraying a certain, they're riding a certain wave, and they don't feel like it's important anymore. Do you still think it's important?
Yeah, it's very important. Because like you say, some people just put up an image, or it's a gimmick. You know what I mean? What you portray, people will follow that. I mean, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? If the music good, people gonna follow who you are. You know what I'm saying? Just because you make good music. To some people, all they live for is music. You know what I mean? So it is kind of good to have that balance, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it is important to keep that balance. You know what I'm saying? Within hip hop. So yeah.
D-Phase, Cowboy Nation. Let's touch on the song.
Kicking back on the block.
Hey.
Them fiends that come for them ride.
Hey.
My partner keep a fat knot.
Okay.
Wit goes all in his mouth.
Man.
Hey, shed biz and goatee.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I enjoy y'all music, man, for real. It's crazy to have a group and y'all all got some. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what would you say? What is one of y'all's goals, you know, as a unit for this year? You know what I mean? Do y'all have like a group project coming? Y'all solo projects? Like, what do y'all have up right now?
Okay. Well, this year, you know, we still dropping albums. Tree, you know, dropping projects coming soon.
Pharaoh's
Kids, they about to drop some. Next year, Black Sun Media Group album is coming, so y'all stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, Seven Kings, baby.
Yeah, so that's coming. So basically, yeah, our goal right now, man, is to keep dropping music and to build this fan base. You know what I'm saying? Build this foundation.
Yeah, it's also to stay independent But somebody come with that bag, you know, they talking right. You know what I mean? We most definitely get down with that, but it's to like you said, expand his fan base, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, it is the year of the producer, and you being a producer, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Y'all are getting just as much shine as the artists now. You know,
Word.
so what are some of the things you're doing to brand yourself as a producer?
Well, I'm trying to brand myself through, you know, some people chase the placements or whatever. I'm trying to build my own placements, you know, through my artists.
You don't ever just
know?
be like, hey, S1, hey, slide me.
Yeah. Me and
slide
that's
that
one.
one.
Yeah. We gonna collab on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause that's the bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whenever I need something, he come through for me. You know,
That's what's up.
him and Javon. But yeah, most definitely that's not off the plate. But
Right.
you know, we got different hustles. You know, I really wanna be one of the top executives, man.
Okay.
Cause I got a vision, dude. Like this is like part of, you know, my vision that I share with them.
Right.
Like I know how to put things together, man, make them sound good, man. I can executive produce a project from the beginning to the end.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Every
like
single
my, you know, that's my lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause I used to be an MC. I'm a producer now, not just production wise. I know how to put projects together. You know.
Man, I was just reflecting on Making the Band from the P. Diddy show. You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
alright.
That was like one of my favorite shows. You know what I'm saying? He built two pretty good solid groups. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you was Diddy and you was making the band. You know what I'm
Bet.
saying? What are some of the things characteristic-wise that you would look for in an artist? You know what I'm saying? And what are some of the music that you would try to build? Like what type of group would you try to build for today?
The first thing I would look in the artist, man, would be is the artist willing to open his mind to listen first, man. It's like I can't do nothing with you if I can't gain your trust, if I can't, you know what I'm saying, show you how to make a great record. Like some artists come in already thinking that they, you know, top 5 MCs or they the best, you know, rapper walking or they could, you know what I mean? They already walking around like they rich, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, if you got humility, you could, you know, because I'd rather take an artist, average talent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that you can
But,
build on.
yeah,
That's humble.
than somebody that's extremely talented and, you know, their attitude is just all jacked up, you know what I mean? It's like, yes, that's a waste of time. But, you know, like what gets me with artists, I like if they have lyrics. If you are MC at the core, you know what I'm saying, I can build you into something marketable. But you got to rhyme for me. You know what I mean? Because that's the foundation of hip hop. If you ain't an MC, it's like I need you to be diverse where you could, you know what I'm saying, be flexible. But if you can just do one thing, I can't really, you know, I can't do nothing with that. You know what I mean? Like that's why I work with all these young men here, man. They can do it all. You know what I mean? So that's what I look for, man. Some flexibility, man, and a good individual. Because at the end of the day, man, I can't kick it with no psycho. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, that's what I look for, man.
So, out of all y'all, who's pulling up to the studio late? Like we had a deadline.
Pulling up late.
You were supposed to be here at this time.
I say Val Pack. Hey, it used to be DQ, but hey, he got right. But Val Pack.
Yeah.
But you know, my man, he a family man. You know, I'm real proud of him. He got a you know a daughter, beautiful
Got a lot to
daughter.
balance.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no doubt.
Speaking on families, how hard is it to, you know, chase your dreams and work on your craft and try to work on your music, being a father?
It's difficult, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, you have to have an understanding with the person you're parenting with, that this is what I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying, this is my dream, and you know what I'm saying, spending time, you know what I'm saying, a major sacrifice is time. That's the biggest sacrifice, really, just time, and everything else, you know what I'm saying, it fall in place.
Let's go down the list real quick, man. I want y'all to name from the artists y'all's favorite. Let's say the top 3 songs that y'all have that you want somebody to go out and listen to when they hear this interview.
Man, that's hard.
All right. Let me say this for the audience. Keep in mind we have 30, 32, 34 projects.
Damn.
So
Y'all working like a
Non-stop, bro.
matter of fact, blacksunmedia.bandcamp.com and then just hit the more, tab and just
Yeah, you'll see them all.
all that. So basically, man, we have like I say what Ali.
As a crew.
Well, he said top.
Just your
top.
personal
My
top,
personal.
your personal
Like
top 3
personal.
songs that you would recommend somebody to go check out. Now you're gonna have to name the album because you got 32 of them.
Oh, the
Album and the song. What I'm saying, name the song and what album is song. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be selfish.
Shit, be selfish. This is about you.
Okay. My project, which is my last, I say it's my last project, I keep telling my retired, but I dropped a project called my Modus Operandi. I did a joint on there called Me. That's my shit right there. I wrote it, but after I wrote it, I was like, damn, did I write this shit? All right, that joint, Green Grass, Blue Skies is the name of the project. And I say, man, there's so many out there. 2 of the best.
Yeah. Just to give people, when they listen, they might want to. Okay, let me clear.
All right, Pharaoh's Kids. That's these 2 gentlemen right here, Valley Thompson and Trey Galactica. What was that joint y'all did on? Oh shit. Yeah, Route 44.
44.
Off of Delirium. Pharaoh's Kids, Delirium Project, Route 44.
Got so many, man. Green Life.
And that was I just pulled some. I got plenty more, but them the 3 that come to mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What right here? What's your top?
I'd say on my project, which is a Drug of Choice.
Drug of choice.
Yeah. It's I say Wake and Bake.
Yeah.
Shit. Player shit. Yeah. And on Green Grass and Blue Skies, man, damn, there's so many on that bug. Damn. All nighters. Yeah, all nighters, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be selfish too.
No, this is about you. I want
Yeah,
your project.
I'm gonna be selfish too. I'm gonna go to my album, Napoleon Trio. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Broken Real, and then Nothing New. Yeah, he produced. And then I'm gonna go to Drug of Choice and Crawling.
Ooh.
That's that Texas shit.
Texas shit.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go off my first project, SEG, So Intergalactic. I'm gonna call it Wildfire. Then I'm gonna have to go to the most recent project I did with Valley Thompson as Pharaoh's Kids, Delirium. Of course, I got named Fuego. And then, man, I can't remember which project it was on, but it was D-Phase, F-N-U-K-Y. Be funky. Yeah. In Between Time, Volume 3, funky. That's it.
I feel like I have to hear all this shit now.
Yeah, all right, bet. I'm gonna go with, oh, damn. Give me, the first track on Wonder in Mind called Wonder in Mind. Shit. On DQ Hampton, Make It or Break It, I don't think so. That was my shit. That's my favorite DQ song, nigga. But and then on as a Pharaoh's Kid, me and Trey Galactica, I have to say Capital Punishment. Swag's Dynasty.
I'm not going to be selfish. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to say Green Light, Pharaoh's Kids, Super Swagadelic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first one they did was amazing. I'm gonna have to take it to Fabo with Loaded. Me and Fabian Loaded on on Quality Second Nature. Yeah. I had to say all that D phase. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in with me. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Yeah, been there, done that. Make it or break it, DQ. Check that shit out.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd have missed so much in
names.
the world, like all this music, and I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah,
That's why it's there, man. It's still
I'm going
new.
to
If you
it,
haven't
shit.
heard it, it's new.
We gonna play Been there, done it tonight.
Yeah.
We gonna play that.
Yeah, man, it's all most of it's for free on there. We just started doing the projects for sale, but most of what we name is free download. You know.
Yeah, go and check it out, man. Black Sun Media Bandcamp.
Man, what is a Black Sun Media show like, man? Y'all just look like y'all probably be turned
bro.
all the way. I mean, I personally seen, but
Yeah.
I want y'all to describe it, man.
Pandemonium.
I'm gonna go around. Everybody's giving
What's that,
phrase.
pandemonium?
I mean, it's just.
First get one word and let's see what that sentence add up to.
I mean, high energy.
Go hard or go home.
Turn the fuck up. That's how we doing it. We turning up.
Stick with Pandemonium.
Shit. Oh no, swaggerific, my nigga. It says swaggerific.
I'm glad you used that word, because I was going to say super swagadelic. But swaggerific is the same thing.
Hey, I'm explaining that they got their own language, like yeah, like Valley, he's such a real, like, he's very creative with his wordplay. He come up with phrases that he has definitions for. I'm letting him explain that.
So what about swag? What's swag?
Swag is y'all know how fashion, you got your swag statements. Nigga can make a statement with his swag when he walk in, you know what I'm saying? But swag is a vibe statement. When you walk in, niggas gonna feel your vibe, what your frequency's like, what wave you on, you know what I'm talking about? You getting this money or you out here doing some other you know what I'm saying?
What about oos?
You know what I'm saying? When you spill that ooze, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to drip with the sauce, you know what I'm saying? You gotta spill that ooze, you know what I'm saying? Spill that ooze real quick, like, you know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
Yes, sir. And what you gonna explain what super swagadelic is?
Oh yeah, super swagadelic. It's a high energy vibe. When you're so caught up in your own swag that you can't help but gravitate others, you know what I mean? They can't help to gravitate around you, so it's super swagadelic. You know what I mean? It's a real free vibe. You don't control it, you don't catch it, you just let it transfer into you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's
the
how it go.
album. He basically described that whole album.
So the DFW has been known as the city of hate, meaning there is no real unity in the city, and it's hard for artists to come out of the DFW. How do y'all feel about that, and what are some of the things you think we could do to rectify that situation?
Basically, we come from a city of hate as well.
Exactly what I was about to
Texas.
say.
But one thing I can say, which once I moved here, I understood, you know what I'm saying, the natives, you know what I'm saying, which I consider myself a native now, man. Dallas is home. But yeah, you're right, bro. I think we the only city, I think one of the only cities in the South that are like one of the most talented, bro, and we just can't get it together for some reason. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to put my finger on it. I've been trying to help it, and but it's like rocket science, man. But I think it takes one individual, man. Like anybody that comes up, man, I support them. You know what I mean? I think that's what we need. Like whether it's Mo3 or whoever, you know what I mean? Get behind that brother. You know what I'm saying? And you may not like the style, or you may not like, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. And once we start doing that and supporting each other, you know what I mean. I think it'll turn around, man. But you know, it's something I've been trying to put my finger on for years. It go back to DOC, you know, and a lot of things, you know, with DSR and we had a lot of opportunities, and we was rocking back then, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like, cause I remember we did a South by Southwest, and the whole show was called Dallas Got Next, and we were all kind of a tight knit community, man. And all of a sudden it just dispersed. So I don't know what it is, man, but I love the D, man. I think, you know, what we trying to do is be an example, you know, and then anything we can do to help, we here, man. Anybody else got any insights on it?
Yeah, I got insight with it. Just like he touched upon a minute ago, we come from a city where, you know, we seen a microcosm of how it is. You know, coming here, I'm actually, to be honest with me, I'm feeling more love now. You know, being out of my city, it's like I got to blow up outside of my city for my city to love me. And you know, I'm not looked upon as a outsider because I do show love back to Dallas. You know, this is where I've been the last 5 years. You know, so I represent it within the music, the connections I make, and let it know it's right here in Dallas. So I think once all these artists realize that you can get it once you find your own lane, and quit trying to hop in each other's lane and backbite each other, and strive in your own lane, and you can reach that goal, because we all can get it. We all speaking about what we see within this environment we live in. That's why I don't knock this new age music. You know, they speaking the way they want to speak. They articulating in the way that they see in the world. And, you know, who am I to knock it? Because I'm doing the same.
And one thing I can say, the producers in Dallas, man, get it.
Man, hold
It's
up
like,
level.
we need to follow that. And I'm a part of that community. But the way they get down, I think starting there, we could learn from their example, because they pulling all their resources, their talents, they, you know, to the point where cats like our standard from other, you know, communities come through and recognize and help cultivating it, man. It's a beautiful movement, man.
Aren't you surprised there aren't more artists at these events?
That
That always
me,
surprised
my
me.
man, shout out to my
being
man Mouse Quick. We was building on that too. We was saying, if the artists start matching the producers, let's look what we can have.
It's crazy. It'd be
Atlanta
crazy.
does it, New York, LA,
Right.
you know, name it.
Right.
And that's what I try to bring. I'm a producer, but I'm trying to cultivate my sound with dope artists.
Right.
If we have more dope artists to match the production, man, we take it over.
Sky's the limit.
You know, sky's the limit. You right, bro.
Man, before we get out of here, man, and we're gonna bring y'all back when y'all get y'all projects individually. We're gonna touch on, you know, we're gonna get in depth with that, you know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, man, touch on what y'all got going, every one of y'all. Let them know what projects you got out, and then give us your social media.
Okay, y'all want do your own individual projects, but I'll just
Yeah.
give an overview what we're doing. But last year we dropped my man Valley Thompson's Better Days project. Napoleon Trill D-Phase is available, his album, and DQ's Highly Distinguished project just dropped this year, February, and Delirium, the mixtape Pharaoh's Kids just dropped, but we working on an album that will be released hopefully by late summer, and I'm just let them go around and kind of talk about it in depth. But look forward to and Tree, Tree's project is dropping later this year.
Yeah, I'm working on a mixtape too before that.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna be another green grass, blue skies, and
it will be. It will be. Yeah.
We gonna see, man. But yeah, I'm working on a solo project too. That's supposed to be coming out. So
Yeah, but we just trying to make good music, man. But you can hit me on IG at OneSelf360 and at Twitter OneSelfSalon.
yeah, you can hit me up, man. Tree 3i. That's on Instagram, and you can hit me up on Facebook. That's Tremaine Stanford. But yeah, hit the Black Sun Media Bandcamp, Black Sun Media on the Piff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where you can find all the projects.
Yeah, Like he said, Napoleon Trill is out on Bandcamp. Also, go check out our YouTube page. We got videos, Black Sun Media TV. I mean, I'm just gonna move with the wave, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna move as a unit. We gonna get it as a unit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. And but y'all can find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever at DPhase is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Big conceited.
Yeah, peace.
Where y'all go? Yeah. As he stated, we already dropped Delirium, a little while ago, maybe a couple months ago or so. Need to check that out. That's on Bandcamp. Pharaoh's Kids, we got a project coming out in late summer. Not sure what it's going to be called yet. Might call it Pharaoh's Kids. Who knows? But you can find me on Twitter at TreyG. It's TR3YG. And you can find me on Instagram at Trey_Galactica.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Valley Thompson. This nigga. Add an underscore on their Twitter name, my bad. And then Facebook, Valley Thompson as well. And yeah, go cop Better Days and Delirium.
Yeah, DQ Hampton. You can Google DQ Hampton, Facebook DQ Hampton, Instagram DQ254TX. Same thing for Twitter, Snapchat. Check out the album Highly Distinguished. Check out all the mixtapes. Green Grass, Blue Skies with me and Tree. Check out everything. I brought home second place from the Y.E.A.H. to Black Sun Media Group. We got a lot more. I'm telling you, people not knowing. Got some Grammy producers coming. So yeah, I got a project that's gonna be real nice. So oh yeah, Gas Monkey, July.
Yeah, Gas Monkey. Gas Monkey, July 26th. Come see us live. Gas Monkey live, not the grill. Come to Gas Monkey live. Oh yeah, and cop the tickets. Where is it? rawartist.org/Pharaoh's Kids. Go cop tickets.
Yeah, that's how we doing it, man.
Man, we want to thank y'all for coming, man. Black Sun Media, man.
Love.
Man, it's all good, man. We want to fuck with all y'all projects, man. Whatever y'all got coming, whatever y'all doing, man, let us know. We gonna blast it, man. Y'all real life street stars.
Real life street stars, baby. Much love, man.
Real
Appreciate
life.
for having us, man. Love.
It's realer than real.
Shout out Reallyfe street stars, nigga. Move. Hey.